What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Moon Rock's Chop Shop. It's been about a year with the ITS, or the ITS, Integra Type S, and it's time for another upgrade. Now, so far, in terms of upgrades for the Integra Type S, all I've really managed to do is get a Honda tune, and that's really just a base map. 2025 is gonna see a lot more performance upgrades. Happy New Year, by the way. And the first one I'm gonna start with is actually the suspension. And by suspension, I do mean some lowering springs, because I feel like it's long overdue that the stance of the car is just not perfect to my standards, so we're gonna fix that. So stay tuned, because I'm gonna be going over the different brands of springs, the different heights that these brands claim to lower the car by, prices, and even some discount codes that I found on different websites. So stay until the end to see if any of those work. I'm gonna be buying the springs right here on camera live, so stay until the end to see what happens. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I stay up. Every day that I arise, I'm way up. Paper chasing on the move, my pace up. Cutting that bitch up just like a pig, 'cause she wanna make up. Yeah, I stay up. Every day that I arrive, I'm way up. Paper chasing on the move.
All right, guys, so before we even get into looking at the springs, I just wanted to check the stock height on the car right now. I've never actually done it before, so this will be a good time. And in case I forget to check it when we're actually installing the springs, this will be a good opportunity to just recall what I did here, right? So I got my tape measure right here. All I'm gonna do is kind of just go from here, right, to here. And that's probably not right. We'll just go like this. So right now, okay, so it's about 7 inches off the ground. About 7 inches off the ground. That's pretty close, you know. So 7 inches off the ground. That's how high the car is sitting right now. So now we have that number. Let's move on. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to give y'all all the good camera angles today. Look at that fat butt. Woo! Anyways, so the next part of this video, we're gonna talk about the brands. And when I say brands, there's a couple notable brands that I see people use. One of them being Eibach, right? Then you got Swift. Then you got the illustrious Spoon Sports, and of course, Fortune Auto. So let's take a look at some of these different brands of springs and see what we're really looking at. So first up, we got Swift springs. Swift Spec R Acura Integra Type S lowering springs. And right now I'm looking at it, and they're actually a lot cheaper than they used to be. I remember them being upwards of $400. Now they're $357. At least last time I checked, I remember them being upwards of $400. So they're cheaper now. So the next thing is the height. This thing says these springs lower the car by 1.25 inches in the front and 1.1 in the back. That's a pretty good drop, in my opinion. So for the Swift Spec R springs, we're looking at $357 plus shipping, of course, and a height drop of 1.25 inches in the front, 1.1 in the back. That's Swift springs. Okay, let's check the next one. All right, y'all. So the next set of springs is the Spoon Sports. And for any Honda boy, you already know Spoon is like top tier. You made it. You're kind of like royalty, except, you know, you're like underground royalty, like you're too cool for school. You know, that's Spoon, you know what I'm saying? Like real race brand. For any of the Honda boys will know. But as I'm looking at these Spoon Sport springs, they're quite, so most websites have them for $445. Two-step performance is taxing. They got for $550. So at $445, plus tax, of course, so you're looking at $500 regardless. It says, I know I saw it here before, genuine shape springs with, okay, right here, ride height, 20 millimeter in the front, 25 millimeter in the back, So that's about an inch. I think that's right under an inch, and you guys can check that up. But that's Spoon Sports. The thing is about these, and I know every Honda boy is about to hear what I'm gonna say, and they're gonna be pss, 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 pussy, pussy, pussy. But anyways, I don't want to spend that much on just springs. Spoon is a really cool brand, but I don't think I'm gonna be going with the Spoon Sports springs. Definitely not for 500 bucks. So yeah, that's a Spoon. About 500 bucks, 445 plus tax, and only lowers your car about an inch. So that's Spoon. All right, y'all, so the next one on the list is actually a super cool brand. I was actually excited about these. Fortune Auto, the Fortune Auto springs. Now you see that price. Yep, they're $1,000, but they're variable height. So all the springs on this list kind of set your car to a ride height, and you can't change it. These right here, you could change. So you can make it higher, lower, make it exactly what you want. Car just locked itself. But they are $1,000 plus tax. That's super fire. I'm probably not gonna go with these because, you know, $1,000. I just don't want to spend $1,000 on springs. But if I did want to invest that much money, this will be a great thing. Or if maybe to you, this is something where you want to invest that much money on because it's important to you, I think these are a great setup. Fortune Auto, $1,000, guys. Ride height adjustable. All right, guys. So the next set of springs we're gonna look at is Eibach. This is actually the last brand, and with Eibach, there's actually two different sets of springs that I'm considering. The first ones are right here, the Eibach Sport Line lowering springs. Now these are about 350 bucks as well. These lower the car. I know I saw it somewhere. Give me a second. So it's a different website. As you can see, 1.2 in the front and 1 inch in the rear. These are the Eibach Sport Line. So very similar to the Swift springs, right? But I'm not gonna go with these Eibachs. What I am going with is, all right, guys, so I'm actually gonna be going with these right here. This is the Eibach Pro Kit, and the reason why I'm going with these over the Sport Line, these will lower the car an inch, which is more of a drop that I'm looking for. The wheel setup that I will be getting, I think it'll look better with just an inch drop rather than an inch plus, because the car is already a lower car, so I don't want it to get too low. I still want it to be, you know, track oriented. Like if I want to hit the corners, I don't have to worry that it's too low and it's going to scrape and rub, all that stuff. I don't want to worry about that. So that's the setup I'm going to go with. And I actually already have an instance here loaded up, ready to go to pay for this thing. So it's right here. By the way, this is the discount code that I was talking about. This is on the website Elite Race Fab. I'll put it in the description, but it's Labor Day 24. So let's see, it actually came to $318. Pay, your order's being processed, boom, and it's done. So all right, y'all, I got my springs, so let's see what happens. Let's see how long it's gonna take for me to get the springs. We're gonna install them and see how the ride height actually differs from the actual overall look of the car. All right, guys, so thank you for watching. If you stayed this long, this is actually a very fun process of making this video and actually buying with you guys on camera. So I thought that was really cool. Whoever is following the journey this far, I thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe if I helped anybody with this. Comment your opinions, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.